Welcome to another episode of Sex in the Kitchen with Mr. Fashion. Today, I'm taking a tag from Coletta09. She wanted me to make peach cobbler, so I'm going to make peach cobbler. For my filling, what I'm going to do is take 1.5 pounds of frozen peaches, a cup of sugar. This is actually half brown, half granulated or regular, whatever you want to call it. Some almond liqueur. This is like a tablespoon. Actually, this is the name of it. Frangelico. It's for Selima. Okay, see, it's a quarter of a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Some allspice, some nutmeg, cinnamon, and a half a stick of butter. That's going to be the filling. So when we come back, I'm going to have a special guest for you guys. My wife, Miss Fashion, will be doing the dough part of my peach cobbler. I'm so happy to have her. Bye-bye.
Hey y'all, this is Miss, and I'm going to do his dough part for him. Of course, a wife must help her man.
Thank you, baby.
So, I'm just using like the roll dough for the bottom, and it comes in a rolled up like this. And I've already unrolled the first one that I'm going to use. So I'm just going to make it a little bit thinner to go in this pan over here. Of course, make sure you put flour on the surface first. Make sure it's clean. Then you're going to take a little flour and you're going to put it on there. Roll it on there. That way it doesn't stick. And you're just going to roll it out. And I'm just making sure it can fit the bottom of the pan. Nothing major. I probably should have did this on a straight countertop because...
Yeah, we run out of space.
Exactly. But it's okay. We'll make do. That's how we always do. Okay. Now, take it, pull it up on your rolling pin. Lay it, go across. Set it down in there. It may tear, it's okay. You can just mend it back together. No big deal.
You actually want to spray the bottom so it won't stick when you actually bake.
Thank you. Yeah.
With some non-stick spray or
Butter,
or butter
spray, or whatever.
Yeah.
Either way, it's fine. Either one is fine, rather. And you want to make sure it covers your sides. Definitely, it must cover all your sides, or else it's going to spill down and it's going to become gooey eventually. So I'm trying to make sure I don't puncture it with my nails at the same time. But if it overlaps, which is fine because it did overlap down in here on this side. And I just keep pushing it down. As you see, my sides are higher up. So I'm just steady pushing it down, folding it. I'm the type, I like a lot of crust. That's just me. If you don't like a lot of crust, then you can cut this part off, in which I'll probably end up cutting the other side off. Because that can be used for the top. And if you don't want to cover the top, you ain't got to do that either. It's all about what you like. I'm just going to take that. Cut it off. And you press it up. This has to bake in the oven for maybe 10 minutes. Just so it can get brown. Once it gets brown, you're good to go. And you poke a few holes in it. That way it doesn't bubble up. I noticed you make sure you get the corners because I noticed that bubbles the most for me. All right, going into the oven.